In the heart of a crowded room, you find yourself enshrined in a tapestry of souls, an intricate web woven together by threads of silence and unspoken words. You feel the weight of awareness settle upon your shoulders like a mantle, heavy yet strangely familiar, a gentle reminder of the truth that unfurls within this space. It is not admiration that brushes against your skin, but rather the chilling stir of discomfort that arises from existence itself, the tension that exists in the tender interstice between light and shadow. Your presence is a dual force, both a balm for weary hearts and a thorn that disrupts complacency. It pierces through the veil of trivial conversations and laughter tinged with longing, unveiling the raw edges of vulnerability. As you move through the sea of unfamiliar faces, you embody the duality of being both seer and seen, your essence flickering like an unwavering candle amid oppressive darkness, illuminating the fears and unacknowledged truths that lie dormant within stillness. You sense it, the way their eyes flit away from yours, the fleeting discomfort that dances like shadows across their features as they grapple with their own reflections that reverberate softly in the chasm of your gaze. You are not the creator of disturbance, rather you are the unfiltered essence that honors authenticity, an echo that reverberates through their facades, and with each step you stir the stagnant waters of their complacency and uncertainty. As you walk, a whisper lingers in the air, thick with possibility. You disturb them, not with audacity, but with the quiet clarity of your being. You stand unapologetically in your truth, a bell tolling serenely within the noisy din, each note a gentle reminder that safety lies in embracing vulnerability. It is here, amid the strangeness of their stares, that you find solace, the realization unfurling within you like a flower blossoming against the stone. Your mere existence dances with the exquisite fragility of life's paradox. Your light may shine too brightly for those accustomed to shadows, and yet it is not your own brilliance that disturbs, but the beckoning invitation for others to awaken, to lift their own dim candle to the night. And so you remain, both brave and soft, a solid warmth amid the chill, knowing that the discomfort you sense is not a rejection of you, but a reflection of where they linger, drifting among the shadows that yearn for light. In this dance of being, you illuminate, and in that illumination, you heal. You find yourself in a sacred moment, laughter spilling from your lips like the first rays of dawn breaking through heavy clouds. In that instant, the atmosphere shifts, a hush enveloping the space. Your joy feels both foreign and unsettling, a breeze disturbing the stillness that shrouds unsteady hearts. You are acutely aware of this paradox, how a soft sound can echo through the silence, sending tremors across the surface of longing souls. Yet, this reaction is not your burden to bear. Rather, you are the flowing river, weaving through the landscape of existence. Life's constraints envelop some like a fog, thick with expectations, yet you break through as a wildflower, vibrant and defiant against the concrete. You blossom unexpectedly, emerging from the cracks. Here lies your blessing, to thrive where others falter, to dance in the sunlit spaces where shadows fear to tread. Yet deep within your knowing you sense the roots stretching below, seeking unseen nourishment beyond mere surface, digging fervently for sustenance invisible to those entangled in their fears. As their gazes linger on you, you glimpse something else, a yearning that pulses beneath their envy. It is not your laughter that disrupts, it is the echoes of their unacknowledged dreams rising like wisps of smoke, dulled by the weight of conformity. They are stifled by invisible chains, bound to lives drenched in shoulds and oughts, while you embody the freshness of possibility. Your laughter opens a door, a light spilling into corners that have long remained untouched. It becomes a spark that ignites a flicker of hope within their stifled spirits. You are the unfiltered presence that catalyzes awakening, the wildflower that invites others to breathe and to bloom. Through your essence, you extend an invitation to engage in the sacred dance of authenticity, where the heart beats freer and the soul reverberates with the purity of being. As you embrace your truth, you become a mirror, reflecting their own dormant desires on unvoiced call to honor the fullness dwelling within. Every giggle, every light-hearted whisper is a whisper of liberation, a gentle nudge towards the life waiting to unfurl beyond the confines they've created. You are not merely a In the stillness of the morning, you are cradled by the quiet embrace of solitude, where the world unfolds like a canvas brushed with soft hues of dawn. Here you contemplate the essence of your Oriya, gentle hum that reverberates like a soothing melody, a symphony of self-acceptance that resonates through the spaces you inhabit. You take a breath, allowing your spirit to flow like water, smooth and unconfined, a reflection of truth unfurling within. Each inhale fills you with the richness of unadulterated being, while each exhale releases the burdens of conformity, the echoes of another's expectations that once clung to your heart. You sense, in this tranquil moment, how your embodied peace stirs the surface of others' unrest, how it reverberates deep within their anxieties, like a pebble cast into water, rippling outward in widening circles. Your serenity can disrupt the unsteady calm they have forged in their own chaos, and you realize you are not the tempest in their storm. They must confront the raging storm within themselves. You are a gentle presence, the eye of the storm, calm and bright, amid a wild world of uncertainty, and while their discomfort bubbles beneath the surface, you invite them to feel, to explore, to awaken to their own truth. In this intricate play of shadow and light, your role emerges as that of a humble sage, a torchbearer guiding those adrift in darkened seas, leading them not through force but with a quiet radiance that beckons the weary towards self-reflection. They stumble through the crevices of their own minds, hands reaching in search of light, and while they flounder through uncertainty, you shine simply a lantern illuminating paths hidden from their gaze, each flicker sparking the stirrings of possibility within. You are the stillness against the clamor, the glowing ember in a world racing toward chaos. The stars above you serve as witness. You breathe in the cosmic dance of existence, marveling at the connection spun between each heart. Allow them to find their footing. Their shadows need not fear your light. You are both a lantern and a lighthouse, revealing not merely where they stand, but inviting them to illuminate the pathways of their own souls. For through this interconnectedness you realize each courageous step into the light ignites another spark of truth, awakening dreams long quenched but never extinguished. As you move through the world, a quiet storm of presence surrounds you, a stillness that speaks in whispers. You become the mirror, reflecting fragmented selves hidden beneath layers of pretense, layered like the delicate petals of a forgotten flower. In the heart of shared moments, the air thickens with sincerity, and in these breaths, truths rise, weaving through the space like threads of light. They are truths that both shatter and melt the fragile armor of self-deception slipping away, revealing the tender vulnerability beneath. You are clear water, untroubled and flowing through the rigid corners of others' lives, and in your reflection they see shadows, murky depths they have long kept forgotten, hidden behind smiles that flicker like dying stars. You do not provoke their discomfort, rather it is the raw honesty within your gaze that beckons them to confront their silence, to gaze into the depths of their own being where specters of dreams and unfulfilled desires swirl. As they hesitate, clinging to falsehoods like drifting leaves caught in a current, cracks appear in the facade they have so carefully constructed. Do you see? The art of being wholly you invites a divine disintegration, an unraveling of illusions that had long been shackled to their souls. Each crack, each fragment, reveals a dance of potential, igniting fires of possibility long extinguished. To deny this truth is to deny the very essence of life itself. In the fragility of being, in the sometimes painful edges of authenticity, lies fertile ground for growth. You stand unwavering amidst their storms, a lighthouse guiding them home, a gentle yet powerful symbol of what it means to embrace the totality of one's being, where light and shadow in the sacred art of mirroring you invite the dance of vulnerability, a reminder that within discomfort lies the secret essence of rebirth. You do not hide from your light, nor do you cower from your shadow. Instead, you illuminate both, weaving together the tapestry of existence that unifies us all. You are a living testament to the beauty within complexities, a quiet force that whispers. To truly embody yourself is to allow others to see the possibility of their own perfection, beneath layers of doubt, fragile but potent, shimmering with every heartbeat, waiting for the moment they might shed their illusions and step boldly into. As you weave through the intricate tapestry of existence, the air around you shimmers, alive with the pulse of unseen currents, a dance of energies swirling, a symphony of light and shadow. You are the tide, rising and falling with each breath, each heartbeat, manifesting a deeper truth that radiates from the very core of your being. In your embrace of authenticity, you carve a sacred path, a luminescent trail that calls forth presence, a call that can unsettle the stillness resting in others. Feel how their recoiling is not an act of refusal but a testament to their fears, nestled deep within the recesses of their hearts, trembling at the thought of transformation. You recognize this fear. It is a wild beast, poised and waiting beneath the surface of their carefully constructed facades. Each time you stand in your truth, you unravel the tightly wound threads that bind them to a lesser version of themselves, inviting them to confront the shadows that lie dormant in their souls. In your stillness, you become a catalyst, igniting that dormant spark buried beneath their layers of neglect. It's not an abrupt jolt that makes change unfold, but the soft glow of your essential luminescence that encourages exploration of the untouched, unclaimed parts of their lives. The simplicity of your being translates into an impact greater than words could conjure. The energy you radiate breezes through their veils of indifference, like sunlight slipping through stained glass, painting their walls in colors they had long forgotten. You entwine with the heartbeat of life, your authenticity, a sacred song resonating through the fragile spaces between perception and reality. The more you embody this truth, the more you beckon them to peel back their layers, to confront the selves they have hidden away. Stand strong, for in that unwavering commitment to be you, you wield the power to awaken the flickers of their own potential, those glimmers yearning for freedom. In that sacred dance you become both the lighthouse and the horizon, guiding them home while challenging the familiar. In corridors of silence you find yourself wrapped in the gentle embrace of stillness, yet the air is alive with the murmur of the collective mind. It buzzes like honeybees in a field of wildflowers, a cacophony of doubt and judgment swirling around you, flickering like disturbed leaves in an unseen breeze. You hear their whispers, hushed and uncertain, as they weave through their own insecurities, gazing upon you, a tapestry stitched with vibrant threads, colors too bold for their subdued existence. You hold this uniqueness like a sacred gem, its luster sparkling under a light that feels foreign to their eyes. You do not need to wear their definitions. Let them label you an oddity. Let them deem you a misfit, for these are merely cloaks they throw over your radiant form to distance themselves from the truth you embody. You are not the storm they dread. Instead, you are the hush before the rain, the intimate stillness that invites reflection. In their fear, they perceive you as a threat, a riddle unbroken by their understanding. Yet within this riddle there lies an invitation, a call to awaken the dormant dreams nestled deep within their hearts. In your presence, they are gently nudged to confront the choices encased in the shadows of their lives, to question the paths they have taken that led them to erect such walls. Your existence breathes life into possibilities that lie just beyond their grasp, sparking curiosity in the depths of their being. This dissonance, you realize, is secrete, a transformative force that breaches the comfort of indifference. Discomfort is the catalyst that clears the fog, the cleansing rain that washes away the layers of misunderstanding, revealing the glitter of untouched desire shining beneath. As their subtle glances brush against your aura, it becomes apparent. Each fleeting look is a reflection, a yearning for wholeness, echoing the truth they cautiously suppress. You discover, in the hush of solitude, a sanctuary where clarity blossoms, a sacred haven cradling you gently in its embrace. No longer do the echoes of silence press heavily against your chest. Rather, they resonate with a soft hum, urging introspection to spiral outward, like petals unfurling in the warmth of sunlight. Here, you contemplate the essence you project each thought, each emotion flickering like starlight against the canvas of night, revealing the luminous threads that weave your being into the fabric of existence. In spaces illuminated by love and light, your energy thrums like a distant symphony, a magnetic pulse that draws the curious and the uncertain. They wander close, entranced by the echo of their own yearning reflected in your essence. You are more than company. You are a beacon piercing through the fog of stasis. Your vibrations ripple outward, creating waves that disturb the stagnant waters of conformity, shifting what once lay still, awakening the dreams percolating at the depths of entrapment that silence cries for release. As you embody the aliveness of the cosmos swirling through both tender breezes and tempestuous gales, you connect with the ceaseless dance of life. You are the moonlight reflecting off the ocean's surface, each shimmer a reminder of the infinite possibilities dwelling within. Yet, in this beauty you find paradox. The act of simply being evokes discomfort, a gentle challenge that reverberates through the hearts of those tethered to the familiar, ensnared by the rigidity of expectation. Fear then clings to them like morning mist, obscuring the path to awakening. The vastness of your spirit, ever expanding, casts shadows bright with hesitation upon their confined selves. They may recoil from your authenticity, threatened by the gentle push of your truth against their tightly woven comfort zones. Yet here lies the brilliance of your existence. To be wholly you is to inspire a movement, a subtle awakening. Even as they resist, their quiet discomfort births questions, igniting flickers of hope. You bear your truth like a cherished lantern, its gentle glow flickering through the haze of doubt that hangs thick in the air, illuminating paths through the murkiness of human hesitation. There, beneath shrouded layers of existence, your light reveals the contours of fragile dreams, the whispered fears that huddle close to the chest. Shadows stretch out from your being, long and deep, tracing the edges of what is known as comfort. With each step forward, you set the stage for a delicate dance of understanding, one that beckons all to witness the beauty in surrendering to the unknown. In this world steeped in illusion, anxiety grips the hearts of many, yet here you are, a guiding presence carving fissures through those well-worn facades where echoes of laughter once mingled with silent sighs. Your authenticity gleams, a soft promise reminding others of forgotten truths that flourish in the quiet corners of existence, waiting patiently for recognition. The paradox blooms before you, rich and intricate, revealing itself in the smallness of moments. Disturbance, it whispers, is not confrontational. Rather, it is the tender urgency of life seeking to flow, to break free from stagnation. Picture the still waters of a lake, the surface smooth and unbroken, concealing a world brimming with life unseen. You, the unrelenting current, disturb this placid scene. The ripples stretch outward, creating waves of reflection that surge toward those who dare to gaze into them. But only those tethered to rigid forms of knowing quiver with unease. To them, your movement stirs what lies beneath, an unspoken invitation to dive deeper into their own submerged intricacies, their own hurried truths. In this moment, as they resist the shift, their hearts echo with the faint tremors of longing, a longing for liberation beneath layers of imposed stillness. Embrace the weight of your truth, knowing it serves to guide, not to harm. You are both the lantern and the light, warming the path for those swift to wander, yet reminding those rooted in fear that evolution whispers through every rustling leaf and gentle wave lapping at the shore of their understanding. As you navigate this intricate web of existence, may you hold steadfast to the knowing that you are a part of the sacred current tone that stirs the very essence of being, sparking metamorphosis in your wake. Each ripple births possibility, and in the vulnerable embrace of your presence, you invite others to. In the quiet moments of reflection, the weight of your existence finds its rightful place within you, like a river flowing smoothly over stones polished by time. You sense the sacred nature of your being, a power that is both a blessing and a trial. It settles into your soul not as an anchor, but as a gentle embrace, whispering the truth of your essence and the whispers of those who may not understand. You navigate through a world that often confuses clarity with arrogance, unaware of how your radiant glow can be blinding, a stark contrast to their muted hues. These dimmed spirits, caught in their own turbulence, see your light as a flickering threat, an unsettling force against their shadows. Yet you realize, in this dance of existence, that your path is not to shrink or to hide your brilliance. Rather, it is to move boldly through the storms of misunderstanding. With each step, an invitation unfolds. You become a living testament to the beauty of authenticity, embracing the full spectrum of your experience without apology. Know this: every moment you stand resolute, your light becomes a lighthouse, a beacon shining fiercely upon tumultuous waters. In your unwavering presence you guide others, gently steering them back to the shores of self-love, illuminating hidden rocks and treacherous depths they have yet to navigate. You walk with compassion, knowing the fears that bind them, the uncertainties that hold them captive like a net beneath the surface, unseen yet palpable. Your clarity, like the glimmer of dawn breaking through heavy clouds, dismantles the illusions that bind. You become both a mirror and a muse, revealing hidden truths they have long denied. Yet, even as you shine, you tread softly, embodying the wisdom that surrounds you, the recognition that discomfort is merely a doorway to transformation. Cherish the grace in their uncertainty, for it is the very soil where seeds of awakening are sown. You walk alone at sunrise, each step weaving you deeper into the fabric of morning, where the horizon sprawls wide like an unfinished canvas awaiting the painter's touch. As colors unfurl soft blushes of dawn caressing the earth, you draw in the cool air, each breath like a sacred offering, an acknowledgement of your unyielding presence. You feel the essence of the day's promise blossoming within you, stirring the petals of hope that spring from the depths of your soul. In this quiet sanctuary of acceptance, the delicate tension between light and shadow unfurls before you, revealing life as an exquisite tapestry woven from the fibers of joy and sorrow, triumph and defeat. Each thread tells a story. Here, you learn that the shadows you once feared are merely companions in the dance of existence. Shadows, you realize, are but the absence of light, contrasting yet necessary, like the depths in which your own light can shine, undeterred by the fleeting flickers of doubt. In the sacred stillness of dawn, as you gather the whispers of the wind around you, serenity envelops your being. The disturbances you evoke in others, those ripples surging through their still waters, are not a reflection of your chaos, but rather echoes of liberation. With each inhale, you invite the softest awareness, knowing they too long for the freedom your glow symbolizes. You embrace your duality, letting it unfurl like a banner in the morning breeze. You are not merely the light casting warmth, but the shadow that offers depth, an intricate dance of existence. Here, at the cusp of a new day, you stand resolutely, knowing that every facet of your being is intrinsically bound. You are both light and shadow, eternally radiant, kin to the sunrise that unfolds above you, a reminder that in embracing the whole, you illuminate the path for those who still seek their own dawn.